It's basically just who can get the most kills for OG at this point.
1 versus 2 now against Optic Gaming. It's not looking good, and OG secure the win.
Game over 3-0. Denial sweeps Justice to open up the day.
Yeah, Denial looks so good.
Let's go, New Orleans. It is time to kick this one off. Game number 2 coming up right now. We're going to see Denial with a 1-0 lead. Incredible finish after a very slow start. I feel like we've seen this multiple times from Optic in these respawns, letting their opponents coming back late in the game. But honestly, it's these two guys who made it all happen for that Denial squad. The youngsters, Temp and Hook, lighting it up in the final minute.
Honestly, got to give some props as well to the other two guys, Classic and Slasher. Look at the scoreboard once again. Classic finished with 39 kills, and Slasher finished with 38. So, you look at the overall slaying for Denial, it was actually very impressive as opposed to, Optic Gaming Scump with 39, Krim had 36, Karma with 28, and Formal with 38 as well. So when it came down to it, they just got outslayed. But the importance of the kills was what was the most important part. Hook on that circle hardpoint and Temp right at the very end, locking it down. But now, Chris, we head over to a recovery, search and destroy. This, of course, a map Slasher knows all too well against Optic Gaming.
Oh yeah, Slasher breaking out, start of the year in the FaZe jersey, doing so much work. That game 11, the final game rather, against Optic seals the deal. FaZe crowned the champions, and it's very similar to the road we had here. Optic coming through the winners bracket, cruising their way. Double elimination.
Do you think Slasher has what it takes, though? He's won 2 best of 5s. This is 2 best of 7s, Chris. This is a whole different ballpark. There's no way, like, when you think about it, Optic Gaming's already lost 2 best of 7s once in Season 3 finals. There's no way they're going to do that again. That's every part of my brain is saying to me, it's just not going to happen. This group of 4 players would have sat down and said, all right, what went wrong? This is never happening to us again.
The odds are totally against it happening, man.
They are.
Anything is possible.
I love it, though.
History repeats itself. We'll see if it's going to happen. I know a lot of people in the crowd hoping that won't get to a second series. They're hoping Optic can finish it here with 4 wins in our first best of 7. And we're going to be starting things off with Optic Gaming. Showed a lot of Denial in that first hard point. I want to focus on Optic as we go into this S&D. Is Karma going to be able to continue to light things up with the sniper rifle? He was so phenomenal against Elevate in the winners final.
Insane. He was hitting shots which no one should be hitting. It really was next level. And see if he can try and draw first blood for the team, being very aggressive straight off the bat. Hey. There it is, the pick that you want to see. Could potentially find the second. He is going to be rushed though. Throws out a stun grenade of his own. Trophy going to get deployed also. But now, looks as if he's going to be good. But big first blood in favor of Karma. And that's going to give him a lot of confidence because in a lot of the search and destroys this week, he's struggled in the early parts. So that's a big, big kill and a big win for Optic Gaming.
We've seen Optic struggle against super aggressive squads that just overwhelm them. Denial not playing that way. You play slow against Optic, I feel like they can pick you apart. Nice patient play being shown so far. You're going to have Krim 6 planting that bomb, getting out with his life. No one from Denial in a position to trade. Krim now covering Karma. Karma gets the assist. More shots going down, trying to get to the last Denial player. And before I can get there, Optic sweeping round 1.
And that was really heads-up play from Krim. He recognized the importance of keeping Karma alive. You have that sniper rifle player at the backside when that bomb goes down. It's so difficult to defuse because Karma can just keep peeking at that point, and anyone that jumps on the bomb is going to just get wiped out. So Krim tracking back as quickly as he possibly could. Formal recognizing that they were obviously going to try and rush and just take Karma out of the equation. Really, really smart play from OG.
Ladies and gentlemen in the crowd, are you enjoying this series? Make some noise when you see these snipes. We're staying on board with Karma. On defense this time, your bomb carrier going to be Slasher for Denial.
Oh, he spots the first one, just unfortunately can't find the pick, still gets some information. Already 2 players down for Denial. 1 down for Optic Gaming. That's going to be Scumpy. Slasher should be able to pick up this kill. It's going to be Formal, just decides to stun himself out of this situation, but another stun comes in, and Formal's going to be directly in front of Formal, turns, and Slasher does pick up the kill, but luckily the trade there for Optic Gaming. They're reacting so quick right now in this search and destroy.
Slasher got stunned like 3 times.
There was just stuns
round
galore.
right there.
I felt like I was watching J-Cat play.
We saw Formal with the 2-piece rounded in kill cam. Here is Krim with 2 kills in a row now, going into round 3. The focus from Formal, the calm, cool, collected play. He's getting fired up in the winners final, but right now it's pure focus.
Heading into round number 3 now. Slasher has pulled out a sniper rifle of his own, so do bear that in mind and see if potentially he can try and get a pick. Of course, Karma still has his out as well, so we're gonna have a good old-fashioned sniping fight here on recovery.
Looks like it might happen any moment, and as I say it looks like Karma gonna back down. We'll see the grenades going out. So Slasher's giving up his position, but honestly, not a bad thing. He's trying to bait some play out. You see Scump, Slasher unable to connect.
Slasher's just so worried about a play coming from behind, though. You can kind of see he doesn't really have the full support that he really wants to be trying to find if Scump is going to be pushing. And now I think he may have just actually spotted Krim going for that rotation top jungle.
All the action about to go down. Karma is going to open it up. Down goes Temp, 2 in a row. On the other side of the map, the last remaining Denial members will fall. Optic Gaming again. They wait to pounce. They get that opening, and then all of a sudden, Denial is wiped off the map.
Yeah, that falling like dominoes. And it kind of goes straight back to what you said at the very beginning of this game, Chris. You can't play that passively against Optic. They will pick you apart. You saw how they're more than happy playing Search and Destroy slow. That's been, at parts, a weakness when they've gone up against those faster teams. They just will play very, very slow, very, very methodical. And if you play slow against that, you're just going to get picked off. Karma, with this sniper rifle so far today, has been a massive, massive threat.
I just peeked down into the VIP lounge. I don't know who's smiling bigger, if it's Hex from Optic Gaming or if it's Pamaj after that last round. Classic getting busy early on. Those opening kills coming through, though, Ben.
Was that a collateral that he just hit? I hope it was.
No, it was Karma just with one here. And you're going to find Classic. Melee comes in.
Karma, last man alive. It's for a 1 versus 3. They know where he is as well.
You can do this.
He should be dead. He is dead.
Fucking world star,
big round. 3-1. It wasn't a collateral, I just heard Slasher say. He will start him, though. It was a will star. So, Slasher's words, not mine.
Just world star Krim, man.
Not something you can say every day.
Gotta feel good here in a championship match. 3-1, Optic Gaming with the lead. Denial getting their first. We'll see if they can keep it rolling. Staying on board with Slasher. He leads the squad with 4 kills. Everyone else off to a very slow start. And Ben, keep an eye on kind of the positioning around the map. Is Denial mixing it up on defense?
I mean, it's a pretty similar setup to what we saw last time. If you remember, Slasher did exactly this, kind of fell off that top 401 building and then kind of jumped back up, and then it was Karma actually pushed through bottom middle. Ultimately got that sniper pick. So Slasher this time a little bit more aware that that push is going to come, and he's going to punish Karma. Karma tried to do exactly the same thing. Really smart play from Slasher this time. But the problem is, no one else is really in a position to make a play here. They're just playing very passively, waiting for Optic to push them, and with how effective Optic has been in their trading, I don't think that's really a good idea. Fumble already picks up 1. Krim 6. Oh, no.
You saw the drop shot coming in, and the round's over. Before we can even get to the last player, everyone falling. It feels like it's slow, slow, slow. It builds, and here is Classic just waiting around the corner. Scump was charging, looking for him. Classic's going to punish, and Classic really opened that round up. The drop shot against Krim, one of the best we've seen today.
As look at Krim's reaction to that round. 3-2 now, though, in favor of Optic Gaming. Denial on the attacking side. Slasher with the sniper rifle out. See if he can try and get that pick. It'd be big for them. Open up a wide part of the map, but of course Karma will be going up against him. And there is that first shot from Karma. It's going to be a little wild. Misses, but they know, or Slasher should know at least, that Karma's playing this very similar position to where he plays on the defensive side. But Classic, having absolutely no nonsense this round, already planted the bomb.
Bomb down. Karma's going to open it up on defense. That's 3-3 now. As you saw, Scump also in the kill feed, trying to get to him. You can see how far pushed up he is. On the defense, we'll keep Hook highlighted. Last man alive. Let's take a look at it as Formal did find Temp down low.
Oh, and Hook, unfortunately, just gave away his position with some shots. There's going to be 20 seconds left. Hook's going to have to fire a stun grenade out. That's going to be Formal, but as well, he's going to need to have to check that bomb. He's going to go straight for it. He should pick up the first kill, but unfortunately for him, so much time left on the clock. Scumpy immediately jumps on that defuse. Optic Gaming going to go 4-2 in the lead.
I know. I'm literally getting fucking drop shot by these fucking losers.
Krim getting frustrated.
Yeah, Krim's a little upset about the amount of drop shotting, which is coming in from Denial, but nevertheless, they are 4-2 in the lead, and that is, of course, what counts at the end of the day, Chris. It's about the win.
And I want to see, does Denial mix it up, or do they keep drop shotting? You start jumping up in the air when you see Krim, throw him off his game, you put Krim on tilt. You're going to have success. So far, though, Optic leads 2 rounds. And it's Krim 6 who will be taking the bomb this round. You're going to see the snipe shots going down. Scump cleaning up Temp at the bottom. Crimp double stun. Scump will fall. Here's his kill opportunity. He's gonna find Classic. Slasher at the top, gonna answer with a snipe. And as I get to him, he's gonna catch one in the mouth. Hook versus Formal, the 1v1, and Formal shuts it down. 5-2 Optic Gaming.
Nice play from Formal. It was a round full of trading from all over the map. Classic put himself in a pretty tough position to try and fight his way out. You saw they went for immediate map control, but yeah, he was able to pick up that trade down low, tried to escape. Slasher with the sniper rifle, traded the kill. Karma peeked out, he killed Slasher, who comes around the outside and he picks up the kill. And it pulls a 1v1, and Formal at that point had enough time to recognize that everyone from Denial had pushed that bottom mid side, and relatively simple kill by his standards.
The accuracy is just next level here in this series. Everyone making their shots count. Classic off the break is gonna see some bullets whizzing by. Defense, even spread. Optic Gaming not stacking either side. And it looks like once again, you're gonna see an aggressive push. It's not your bomb carrier though this time. Instead, new positioning here for Slasher.
Slasher may actually have a snipe available, but Hook's gonna draw first blood. Classic picks up the second on Scump. Slasher desperately trying to escape. Teammate's gonna give him some great cover. It's gonna be Karma out for a 1 versus 3. Pretty sure they know where he is. Stunned out of his mind. Really, not much he's going to be able to do here. Denial is just going to run at him, and they manage to clean him up.
That's how you counter Karma.
Just stun
we
the hell
saw
out of
what
him
he's
and run at
capable of. This time, you just launch a bunch of stuns his way, push in with the SMG. Nice finish by Hook.
I feel like you can't risk it, though, can you? If you don't stun him, we know exactly what he can do.
Oh, yeah.
Full hit an unbelievable essential no-scope earlier on in the day. So when he has that sniper rifle, he's definitely dominant, and he's feeling more confident, and that's the key for me for Karma. If he's feeling confident, he really does play like the 2-time world champion he is, and he's going to have that sniper rifle out at the early part of this game. Doesn't look like he's going to be able to find anyone now. And Optic Gaming, of course, on the attacking side now, going to need to try and make a play.
Against Infused, Optic really had a tough time against a ultra-patient squad. Denial has been a bit more aggressive here. Lots of deaths in the middle of the map. Karma spotting Slasher. Will they engage? Both players kind of repositioning. Scump waiting for the moment to jump up.
Jump's in such a good position. If he'd have hit that stun, he was 100% going to fly at him. Bomb does go down, though. Advantage Optic Gaming, and there's a pick as well coming in from Formal. That's Hook. Now it just becomes the numbers game. Optic just needs to try and stay alive and bleed out that clock. Temp, though, does see Formal mid-map. Karma with a snipe, and again, Denial's going to know that they need to kill Karma. Karma is in such a key position, and Karma is going to have a gunfight going on with a pistol. He is going to get outshot as well by Temp. 2 versus 2 now, Chris.
Great kills from Temp here, giving Denial a chance. 19 seconds left.
Oh, Classic just absolutely destroyed Scump, and Temp's going to pick up the kill as well. Plenty of time. Denial staying alive again here in the Search and Destroy. It's going to be 5-4.
And you saw Classic. Low 5, yelling it out, getting fired up.
Classic just annihilated Scump down bottom. I had it on my Xbox, and I just kind of looked over, and I saw him dash to the side, and Scump couldn't even react. Classic is having a fantastic tournament.
Scump not a bad game.
No,
but game 2 here. Not able to have a whole lot of success down at the bottom. We'll take it over to Temp here to open things up. He had probably the biggest plays in round number 9. Here into round 10, though, it's Karma taking out Classic.
Such an important first blood. That is just so big. Crim's going to find the second. Hook's going to pick up 1. Temp for a 1 versus 3 in a round 10 against Optic Gaming. I would not hold your breath.
Karma, of course, still with that sniper, able to watch the long lines of sight, but Optic, they're just going to stack up.
I mean, realistically, that's all they need to do. Stay together. Karma will fall. Now they're going to know exactly where Temp is. 1 versus 2. For a minute there, I thought that was going to line up pretty perfectly for Temp. He should be dead to rights. I believe Scump has actually just seen him. The stun's going to come out. Optic Gaming don't want to waste any time. Scump flies past him. Temp still stunned. He's going to be double stunned. Tries to back away. Scump flies out. Beautiful play from Optic Gaming. Not risking anything in that 2 versus 1 situation. Formal ultimately ends up picking up that kill. But you can see, even if Temp did pick up Scump there while stunned, he was not picking up that second kill. And Optic Gaming level up the series.
Another strong S&D performance from Optic. We'll take a look at the number in just a moment, but Formal, again, impressing. Earlier, we saw him getting the sniper ace, doing all the work kind of at long range with the sniper. Now, here on recovery, stuck with the bout. From the very beginning, they trusted Karma, who had the hot hand early on, but Formal 10-5, some major kills in that one. Scump, he did his job. He made sure no one came low behind him on the flank, and Crim6 doing the dirty work with the bomb. Optic continues to impress in S&D, but coming up next, we're heading to Uplink, your map, Detroit.